you doing? Thanks so much for being here today and welcome to Dwayne's Guitar Lessons. I'm instructor Dwayne Jenkins. In today's video we're going to be talking a little bit about lead guitar playing. I finally got in the mail my copy of the new version of Lead Guitar Wizardry Volume 1. I had Volume 2. So here's the old cover here, which you might have seen those. And then this is going to be the new cover. I think the new cover looks better. Plus it's formatted a little bit better and I got the back looks better. Got a better picture on it, a little bit better on the text and stuff. And the inside of it's going to be formatted a little bit better too. So it's actually just kind of an improved version of the original one that I published a while back. So I'm going to be doing a little lesson on that today, and I want to let you know if you're interested in that, be sure to check that out at Amazon and Kindle, and I will eventually, very soon, have some of these copies in my eBay store too. Alright, so if you're interested in getting started playing lead guitar, let's check it out. We'll take out a couple lessons on how to play lead guitar and become a lead guitar wizard.
Audio Jungle.
Stated before, if you're going to get started playing lead guitar, you want to play some guitar solos, I would highly recommend you start with your minor pentatonic scales. Okay, these are the ones that are most common for playing lead guitar. You have all kinds of different scales, thousands of them actually, but if you're just getting started, and that's what this lesson is about today, choose the minor pentatonic scales. Okay, the reason why is because they're simple, they're easy, and there's 5 of them, and what they do is they span the whole fretboard. They give you kind of like a road map on you know, where to play along the fretboard, and that's how you see those guys do it. When you see guys doing this stuff, you know, all over the fretboard, it's because they know these scales. They know scales. Normally, if it's a lot of the stuff from like the 70s and stuff, it's probably these minor pentatonic scales. It's very common. There's 5 of them, and let's say right now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, let's say we're playing right here in G. This is a G note. Okay, now we're playing. Now usually we're playing. The first pattern would be right here. See, that's real simple, you know what I mean? Real simple to learn. 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4. I mean, in your fingers. You take your fingers, and I would highly recommend using your pinky too. Okay, it's going to make a big difference later down the line. So if you're not using your pinky, I would highly recommend start using your pinky. Now you can use your 3rd finger and stretch it out like that. A lot of people do that too. Okay, but I would highly recommend if you have your pinky, you might as well use it. Okay, it's going to really help a lot. So let's say we're playing the key of G minor, for instance. We would start here, be our first pattern would be here. Your second pattern is going to start where your first one leaves off. So your second one would be here. And you can tell that even though we're starting here at the 6th fret, we're still in the key of G minor right here, key of G right here, okay? And it's a minor scale because we're playing the flat 3rd, okay? That's why. So we start second pattern there, and our second pattern ends here at the 8th fret, so we would start our 3rd pattern at the 8th fret right here. Once again, you can tell just because we're starting at the 8th fret, we're still in the key of G minor right here, okay? Now if this is where the 3rd fret is, once again, our 4th pattern is going to start exactly where our 3rd pattern leaves off, okay? Right here. And you can tell if you know those intervals really well, you're going to tell it's always going to reside on the root note, which is the key that you're playing in this example, G. Okay? So we got pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3, pattern 4, pattern 5 right here at the 14th fret. I'm sorry, the 13th fret. 13th fret. And then that's going to lead us back to the G right here in the 2nd octave, where we could just start the whole thing all over again. Oops. And then the 2nd pattern would be right here. And then the third pattern, fourth pattern, fifth pattern, we run out of fretboard, but you understand what I'm saying. Okay, it's just really simple, 5 patterns. You learn these 5 patterns, you learn how to connect them with each other. And like I said, all the great guitar players use these. They all use these patterns. Okay, Leonard Skinner, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Black Sabbath, you name it, okay? Metallica's first album, the solos are all based on these minor pentatonic scale patterns. Okay? All the greats use them, Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, you name it, alright? So I would highly recommend learning these 5 patterns. Don't learn just one, learn all 5 of them because they're going to connect, okay? And then if we're in G, okay, so then pattern 5 would be here. If you're in pattern let's say we're playing in the key of A minor, which is our 5th fret, and it's A because that's how we determine what key we're in, is by knowing our notes, okay? Knowing our notes here on the 6th string. You want to know your notes on all the strings, but if you know them on the 6th string, that tells you where you're located. So if somebody tells you, hey, I've got the song, need you to do it's in C minor, need you to do a scale. Usually rock songs are in their minor key because that just what gives it their sound. So C, you just got to find your C, this G, A, B, C right here. You play it right there, it'll sound great. Alright, so you want to know that. That's why it's important to know your notes. And if you learn those 5 scale patterns and you learn how to connect them, and then you learn your personality licks, your hammer-ons, your pull-offs, your slides, your bends. And you can get fancy and learn harmonics, you know, finger tapping, that kind of stuff. That makes it sound really cool, you know, do some whammy bar action. You know, all that stuff's cool, but the main thing is play it within these patterns and I guarantee you, you'll sound great in key every single time. Alright, so there we have it, the 5 pentatonic patterns, scale patterns that everybody uses, all the great guitar players. I'd highly recommend you start there, okay? I guarantee if you learn those 5 patterns, you'll learn them to connect them together, you'll have a road map on the guitar, you'll learn the intervals, you'll be able to visualize them on the fretboard. I guarantee you're going to have a road map and you're going to be able to stay in key no matter what. And if you need help with it, check out my book, Lead Guitar Wizardry Volume 1. Okay, it goes through all the 5 scale patterns. It goes through the personality licks that you need. I give you guitar basics like introduction notation, your 12-bar blues progression, that's like the foundation for playing guitar solos, okay? So you want to learn that for sure, okay? Your major minor scales, guitar riffs to play, which is really important, you know, for solos and stuff. All your 5 pentatonic scale patterns, how to change keys, which means transposing, okay? Your hammer-ons, your pull-offs, your triplets, okay, all that stuff. Major key progressions, minor key progressions. I show you additional notes that you can add to them. Like for instance, if you add a certain note, you create your blues scale. Okay, that creates that flat 5th scale. If you don't know about that, this book will show you about that. I give you finger dexterity development because you want to get that dexterity developed for your fingers so you can fly around the fretboard, okay? Your harmony notes in 3rds and 6ths, creating with solos with octaves. If you don't know what that is, this book tells you that. Hybrid picking, sweep picking, okay? Some music theory basics because it's always good to know that stuff too. Learning solos from recordings and how to improvise within a song. There's some ear training tips. I got all that stuff here in this book, and it's very simple to understand. I got diagrams in here and tablature. It's in a step-by-step format, really easy for you to learn. You can learn this very, very easily and get started being a lead guitar wizard. Alright, so if that's something of interest to you, check out this book. You can find it now on sale at Amazon and Kindle, and it's going to eventually be in my eBay store as well. I just have to get some printed copies of it, and it'll help you to get started with your lead guitar playing. Alright, so thanks once again for being here. Appreciate it. Be sure to check out my website at Dwayne's Guitar Lessons. Join my email guitar club so that you'll get some free lessons coming to you every week in your inbox, and you'll get some notifications what's going on in Dwayne's world. And check out my eBay store and all that good stuff. And I'll leave all the links below. And my other books are on sale too. My Rhythm Guitar Alchemy, The Science of Playing Rhythm Guitar. So if you're into playing rhythm guitar, you want to improve your rhythm guitar playing, that book is perfect for that, okay? If you're just getting started playing guitar, or you know anybody who's getting started playing guitar and they need some help, check out my Guitar Learn Guitar Simple Method for Beginners. I got Rock Guitar 101, and of course, Lead Guitar Wizardry Volume 1 and Volume 2. So Volume 2 is for if you've already gotten started and you need some help, you want to take it further, that one will help you with that, and Volume 1 will help you get started, all right? So if you have any questions, let me know. If you're working on anything, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you think. If you're struggling with anything, let me know. I'll shoot a video for you. Check out all my stuff and be sure to look at the links below because that's all the information will be. All right. So once again, keep practicing. Check out those scale patterns. I'm telling you, that is a great place to get started playing your solos. And I will see you, my friend, at our next lesson.